Scholars, welcome back to another day of Read Aloud with me, Miss Luna. And just like I said yesterday, today we are going to be reading our nonfiction book, Spiders. Say so cool! Yeah, so we are actually going to be reading our story today. Not yesterday. Silly me. So we're actually going to be reading our story today because yesterday... Ooh, right now I want you guys to think, what did we do yesterday with our story? What did we do? All right, you can go ahead and shout out your answers. That's right. We previewed our nonfiction books. We previewed the book Spiders. And the first thing that we did was that we previewed the text. Then we asked ourselves, what do I already know? We asked ourselves, what do we already know about this topic? And then we skimmed and looked for text features. We skimmed and looked for... That's right, we skimmed and looked for text features. And then the last step that we did was that we organized our thoughts. We organized our thoughts. So we did what we already know about spiders and what we wanted to learn about spiders. So today we are actually going to be reading our story. Say so cool. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to learn about all these different facts about spiders today. But before we start, I think that we should practice doing our nonfiction book chant. All right, nonfiction books, get ready, go. Nonfiction books are books about real things that teach us facts. Awesome. All right, let's do it one more time. All right, nonfiction books, get ready, go. Nonfiction books are books about real things that teach us facts. Yeah, they teach us about facts. And then yesterday I said that there was something that sometimes in the beginning of our nonfiction books. Ooh, try to think. What's sometimes at the beginning of our nonfiction books? Yeah, we have table of contents. That's right, we have a table of contents which tells readers what page the section is on. Ooh, let's do that all together. Get ready, go. Table of contents tells readers what page the section is on. Yeah, so it's telling us which sections are where. And then when we turn to those sections, sometimes there's a heading. That's right, there's a heading. And the heading is usually large and bold. That's right, it's large and bold. And it's telling us what the main idea, it's telling us what of that page is. So that's why we need to be thinking to ourselves, what do we already know about that main idea? Also, in our book today, I want you guys to be looking for those different text features, Yeah, so right now, I want you thinking again, start thinking. What are those text features that we went over yesterday? What are those text features that we went over yesterday? I want you to try to at least think of one of them. What are the text features? All right, and if you have at least one text feature in your head, you can go ahead and shout it out. Yeah, so we have different types of text features in our nonfiction books. So we have diagrams, and remember, diagrams is a picture that explains how something works. A diagram is a picture that explains how something works. Got it? Awesome. And then we also have labels. That's right, we also have labels. So we have diagrams and labels. That's let's start. We have diagrams and labels. Those are just some of the text features in our nonfiction story. So today, when we are reading, I want you paying super close attention with your listening ears. Let's turn them on right now. Turning those on right now, because our job after reading our story today, we have to fill out what we have to fill out what we learned after reading our story. Say so cool. Oh my goodness, you guys are gonna be 10 times smarter when you're done with today's lesson. All right, so let's start reading. Spiders. Spiders may look scary, but most of them don't hurt people. There are about 30,000 different kinds of spiders. Oh my goodness, scholars. How many types of spiders are there? How many types of spiders are there? Yeah, there's 30,000. Oh my goodness, that is so many. I did not know that before. All right, let's keep on reading. Let's see what else we're going to learn today. Spiders come in many shapes and sizes. Some are tiny, that they are no bigger than a speck of dust. Others can be big as a dinner plate. Most spiders are brown, gray, or black. Some have bright colors. The first spiders lived about 300 million years ago, even before dinosaurs roamed the earth. Spiders belong to a group of animals called arachnids. The word arachnid comes from an old Greek legend. Once there was a woman named Arachnia who was angry when she lost a weaving contest against the goddess Athena. When Arachnia died, Athena turned Arachnia's body into a spider so she could weave forever. Wow, scholars. So right now, we just saw that word labeled arachnid. And I know yesterday, I was kind of wondering, oh, I wonder if we're going to learn about that word. And we just learned about where that word came from and what it means. Wow, that is so cool. All right, let's keep on reading and learning some more. A spider's body. Spiders are not insects. Ooh, an insect's body. Their bodies are different from insects in many ways. Ooh, scholars. So right now, looking at the two diagrams, what do the labels show on an insect's body? What do the labels show on an insect's body? Taking some time to either think or pointing to your screen, what are the labels showing on an insect's body? All right, and you can go ahead and shout out your answer. Yeah, so the labels are showing us the different body parts of an insect. Say so cool. Oh my goodness, we see different things. It says that many insects have wings. Ooh, there's the thorax, the body of an insect, the head. Ooh, even telling us some interesting facts, like most insects have 2 big eyes, often with 3 smaller eyes in between them. Wow, that is so cool. All right, let's keep on reading. A male spider is smaller than a female spider. When a male spider finds a mate, he must be careful. If the female spider is hungry, she might eat him. Say oh no. Oh my goodness. Some male spiders do a dance or bring an insect to attract a female. A mother spider lays her eggs and encloses them in a strong silk egg sac. Some spiders lay a few eggs. Others lay thousands. After a number of weeks, the baby spiders creep out of the silk sac. Spider babies are called spiderlings. Ooh, scholars, right now I have a question. So, where does the mother put the eggs? Where does the mother put her eggs? All right, you can go ahead and start thinking about your answer. Actually, don't shout it out yet. Make sure you're looking for that text evidence. Yeah, so mother spiders put their eggs in a silk egg sac. Wow, that is so cool. And we also learned that baby spiders are called spiderlings. Wow, I did not know that before. This is so interesting. Let's keep on reading. Most spider mothers don't stay with their babies. Some spiderlings care for themselves as soon as they are born. They run up to the highest places they can find. The spiderlings spin out long streamers of silk. A breeze lifts them and carries them to their new homes. This way of traveling is called ballooning. As a spiderling grows, its harder outer skin, called an exoskeleton, becomes tight. The skin cracks open along its back. The spider sheds it by climbing out. This is called molting. Ooh, it's called molting. Most spiders molt 5 to 10 times. Oh, scholars, right now, looking at this diagram, I want you to answer this question. So start thinking. What is this diagram showing us? What is this diagram showing us? All right, and you can go ahead and shout out your answers now. Yeah, so this diagram is showing us how the spider is molting out of its skin. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. You can see the labels pointing to the exoskeleton. Oh my goodness, Miss Luna cannot talk. And you can see where it says molting, where the spider is coming out of that skin. Wow, that is super cool. All right, let's keep on reading. See what else we're going to learn. Some spiders are web weavers. They spin webs to catch their food. There are spiders that weave tangled webs. The spider spins a tangled mass of silk. When an insect is trapped, the spider runs out to get it. Other spiders weave sheet webs. The spider hangs upside down beneath the web. When an insect hits the sheet web, the spider quickly pulls it through the webbing. Wow. Spiders create funnel webs too. They also create what? Yeah, they create funnel webs too. The top is big and the bottom is small. The web is held in place by lines of silk. The spider sits at the bottom and waits for an insect to fly in or walk in. Some spiders spin triangle webs. A triangle web is fastened at 3 points. The web's bands of dry and sticky silk trap insects. Wow, that is so cool. First, the spider spins a few lines of silk to hold up the web. Then it adds lines of silk that look like the spokes of a wheel. Around and around the spider goes, adding a sticky coil to the spokes. Next, the spider waits for its meal in the center of the web, or it waits nearby. The orb weaving spider spins a pattern of many circles. The most beautiful spider web of all is the orb web. Ooh, scholars, right now I want you to be thinking in your head. Start thinking. What are 2 types of webs spiders weave? What are 2 types of webs that spiders weave? Go ahead, continue thinking. What are the 2 types of webs that spiders weave? All right, and if you have your answer, you can go ahead and shout it out. Yeah, so there are different types of webs that spiders weave. So you could have named the orb web, the sheet web, the tangle webs, the funnel webs, the triangle webs, and the one that I just said earlier, the orb web. Wow, if you said any of one of those, give yourself a pat on the back. Awesome job, scholars. All right, let's continue reading. Not all spiders use webs for catching food. Some hide in burrows or beneath rocks and stones. When the spider sees an insect, it quickly runs out and grabs it. One unusual kind of spider lives underwater. It weaves a bell-shaped web. Then it fills the web with tiny bubbles. The spider stays there, breathing the air from the bubbles, and waits to catch water insects. Another type of spider digs a tunnel and lines it with silk. To protect itself, it makes a hinged trapdoor from dirt and silk to cover the tunnel. When the spider is hungry, it opens the door a bit. If an insect comes close, the spider scurries out to catch it. Some spiders hide on or inside flowers. One spider even changes color from yellow to white to match the color of the flower. When an insect lands, the spider snatches it. Some spiders are dangerous. One of them is the black widow spider. Say, ooh. The black widow spider bites only when its web is disturbed or it is in danger. The poison of a black widow spider can kill a person. Wow. The biggest spider of all is the tarantula. When its legs are stretched out, it can measure about 10 inches wide. It is very hairy. Tarantulas that live in the United States are not poisonous to people. Spiders have enemies. Some insects, like spider wasps, hunt and eat spiders. Toads, frogs, and some birds like to eat spiders too. Ooh. Most spiders live for about 1 year. Some live much longer. Female tarantulas sometimes live to be 25 years old. Ooh, scholars, start thinking in your head. I'm about to ask you a question. Start thinking. How long do spiders live? How long do spiders live for? How long do they live for? Start thinking. All right, and if you have your answer, you can go ahead and shout it out. Yeah, scholars, spiders can live to either be 25 years old, well, female tarantulas can live to be 25 years old, and can live for about 1 year. Oh my goodness, that is so interesting. Many people don't like spiders because they're afraid of them. Ooh, raise your hand if you're afraid of spiders. Ooh, I'm a little afraid. All right, hands back down. All right, let's continue reading. But spiders help us. They play an important role by eating many insects that are harmful to crops and people. Spiders can be interesting to watch. Scientists are still discovering new kinds of spiders and learning more about them. And that is the end of our nonfiction book, Spiders. All right, scholars, so now we're going to finish filling out our Kwl chart. So we know that K stands for what we already know. What we already know. And W stands for what we want to know. For what we want to know about spiders. And then Owl. Ooh, what does owl stand for? What does owl stand for? What was that? Yeah, it stands for what we learned. It stands for what we learned. So, right now, I want you guys thinking, or if you started filling out your Kwl chart yesterday, go ahead and grab that out again. Or if you haven't started, that's okay. You can start doing it right now. So go get a piece of paper and write Kwl, just like how I did on my paper, on your piece of paper, so we can fill out the out part together. All right? All right. So, what did we learn today? What did we learn? All right, and if you remembered what you learned today, you can go ahead and shout your answers. It might be the same as what you put down on your paper or what you've shouted out, but if it isn't, that's okay. Because remember, right now I can't really hear what your answers are, but as long as you're trying at home, that's all that matters. So these are some of the things that I put down for what we've learned today. So that there are 30,000 types of spiders. We also learned that mother spiders put eggs in their silk sac. We also learned that spiders weave sheet webs, tangled webs, funnel webs, triangle webs, and orb webs. And that a female tarantula can live to 25 years. Whoa, say mind blown. Yeah, my mind is blown after reading this story. So, right now, scholars, before we go, I want us to do our nonfiction book chant. All right, nonfiction books, get ready, go. Nonfiction books are books about real things that teach us facts. All right, let's do it one more time all together. Get ready, go. Nonfiction books are books about real things that teach us facts. Ooh. And then what is one thing that might be in the front of our nonfiction books? What might be in the front of our nonfiction books? What might be in the front? Yeah, we might have a table of contents. We might have a table of contents. Ooh, remember that table of contents tells readers what page the section is on. Ooh, table of contents, get ready, go. Table of contents tells readers what page the section is on. All right. And then what are some text features in our story? What are some text features in our nonfiction stories? If you remember what those text features are, you can go ahead and shout them out now. Yeah, we have diagrams and labels and headings. Oh my goodness, so cool. All right, scholars, well, I'm really glad that you're able to join me so we can learn some cool, interesting facts about spiders. Come back tomorrow so you can see what story we're going to be previewing. Oh, also, I almost forgot. Say silly, Miss Luna. I forgot to give you your final question before we go. So, my final question that I want you guys to be answering, like before, using your race response, the final question I want you to answer is, how do we know this is a nonfiction book? How do we know that this is a nonfiction book? Got it? All right. All right, scholars. Well, that's all for today, for today's lesson. Join me back tomorrow so you can see what book we're reading. All right. Bye, scholars.